What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you for coming back and joining me on another video right here on YouTube. So recently I got around to thinking about FM22 and FM22 tactics. If those tactics were so good in FM22, how would they stand up in FM23? Now, we've done a few of these already using GYR-FM, Swanzalona and Zaz Green, but today I'm going to bring you another tactic that was a favourite in FM22 as we take it and plug it into FM23 to see if it can have the same levels of success. Yes, once again, we are bringing a Zaz tactic. Zaz obviously has worked hard on these tactics, so don't forget, if you go and download the tactic, give Zaz some love. It takes a lot of time to create the tactics, and it's such a privilege for us to be able to download them, and it's really good of them to upload it to the community for us all to use. In today's video, I'm going to show you the tactic. We're going to break down the position, show you the in possession, out of possession and in transition, and then we're going to show you how Barcelona got on in a one season sim using the tactic. Right then, let's jump into the tactics tab then and show you what the tactic is all about. So the tactic basically is a 4-3-3 or a 4-3-1-2, however you want to look at it. It's set up with some interesting positions. You've got two inverted wing backs, you've got two defensive wingers, then you've got a shadow striker and two advanced forwards. So let's break some of these positions down. So you've got a sweeper keeper who looks like this, two inverted wing backs, one on the left looks like this, one on the right looks like this, and then you've got two ball playing defenders through the middle like this. So at this point, don't forget, if you need to jot these down, if you're trying to port them out to a mobile phone, or if you're doing it on the Xbox, for example, don't forget to come back, let me know in the comment section, do these tactics port across to other versions of the game? I'm really curious to find out how they get on away from the PC. Also, as I said, if you need to jot anything down, just pause the video, jot down what you need to do so, and then hit play and pause as you need. So let's carry on further up the pitch. So going into midfield, they have an RPM that looks like this, two defensive wingers on support that look like this, a shadow striker that looks like this, and two advanced forwards that look like this. So in terms of the tactic then, again, it is Zaz's custom style. Obviously takes a lot of time to build these up, and he puts things into the tactical style that suits the way he wanted to play football, and it obviously worked really, really well in FM22. The mentality is positive, once again, not too gung-ho, not too defensive. A nice positive style is going to get you as many goals as this tactic can bring. And then the in possession will look like this. In transition looks like this. Out of possession will look like this. If we hit on pick without restriction and pick best 11, obviously the assistant manager is saying that this is based on players being away from the club, but this is a rough guide of the 11 that Barcelona would be able to put into this tactic. And if you wanted to have a go at it, you can see any weaknesses that you might have in the first team squad and any gaps that you need to plug going forwards. Again, if you want to have a go at it, the link is in the description down below. Don't forget, if you download it, shows us some love wherever that may be. And that is pretty much the tactic complete. So the next thing you're going to want to know is, how did it get on in terms of competition? So let's hit the competitions tab, and you can see that they have won the Spanish First Division, or La Liga as we might call it. Looking at the table then, if we get rid of that, Barcelona played 38 games and have amassed 86 points, beating Real Madrid by 2 points. They had a goal difference of 57 in doing so. Looking at some of these player stats, you have the machine, the man, the myth, the legend, Robert Lewandowski up front, scoring 34 goals. Pedri from that shadow striker position got 20. Average ratings is led by Lewandowski and Pedri. Assists, Rafinha getting 12. Lewandowski winning most man of the match awards. Yellow cards, Jordi Alba getting 13 is quite high. Distance covered per 90 minutes, you've got Balde and Bellerin, both covering quite a lot of ground there. So all in all, this looks like it's been quite a dominating tactic, even though Real Madrid have run them close. But if we go and break this down, there is a few things that you need to be aware of. So, the tactic did win the league, but it had a played 38, won 28, drawn 2, lost 8. 8 is quite a lot of games for Barcelona to be losing and still being able to win a league. It's a little bit crazy, but looking at the Spanish league, it's a lot more open than some of the other leagues in Europe. Barcelona scored 114 goals, which is quite impressive, but did concede 57, which is a lot more than pretty much everybody in the top 10. I think you have to go down as far as Espanyol in 13th to see another team that have conceded as many goals as Barcelona. Maybe Mallorca just above them. But they did yield 86 points from those games, and they won the league by 2 points. They were clear of Atletico by 5 points, and they were clear of Villarreal in 4th by 9 points. So the tactic has worked well, and it has won another league. Let's have a little look then at the Champions League. So again, we're past the point of where you can see what actually happened. But if we go back into the schedule, you can see they were drawn in a group with Bruges, Salzburg and Eintracht Frankfurt, and they managed to get through that group stage where they faced off against Inter, and unfortunately they were knocked out in the round of 16 by Inter Milan, losing the first game 4-2, the second game 3-2. So their European adventure ended in the last 16. Looking at the domestic cups, they were knocked out in the semi-final of the Spanish Cup by Real Madrid, and they were knocked out in the semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup at the start of the season too. So another fantastic tactic that has won a league. Again, now, if you're going to play as Barcelona and you've got Lewandowski up front, you're obviously going to smash goals in. Interesting to see Pedri playing so well in that shadow striker position just behind. So if you've got a really creative player, you're going to benefit from this tactic too. The big question is, what can you do defensively? How can you get rid of those 8 wins, and how can you improve the amount of goals that you concede? That is what is going to be won and lost in terms of getting this tactic to work. But it is another tactic that is winning leagues in FM23 that was designed for FM22. So if you're at this point of the video, you're still watching, firstly, a big thank you for watching. Secondly, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, please consider doing so. Drop a comment in the box as well. Every little interaction with the channel really, really helps. Appreciate everybody. Doesn't have a lot of time on their hands, but if you've took the time to watch this video, I really do appreciate you stopping by at the channel. Before I go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. There is hints, tips, Wonder Kids, Let's Play, something for everybody on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you soon on another video.